Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. Today we're talking about the Atomic Backland 107. This is the women's graphic that we have here. I personally like when companies do this, the men's ski and the women's ski, structurally and shape as well. They are the same, so it kind of doesn't really matter which one you choose. If you're a guy and you want a shorter length and you like this graphic, there's no reason why you can't choose this, and vice versa. So it's just a different, it's a different graphic, but in the same exact ski. So that's important to remember, I think. That way, when you're shopping and maybe there's a link that's sold out in a certain ski, you can always move to the other one if you want to. Now, all that said, this ski is awesome. 107 underfoot. Pretty darn lightweight. This is the 167 centimeter length, and without a binding, it comes in right under 1,500 grams. Even with this shift binding on here, it's 2,350 grams, so quite lightweight. Very impressive that Atomic can achieve that, especially considering the performance that they achieve as well. So before we get into that, let's kind of talk about construction real quick. We use an ultralight wood core in this ski. We also use carbon backbone. So you can actually see it in this window in the graphic of the ski. You can see the longitudinal carbon strips kind of laying on top of that wood core. Carbon's a great material for ski construction. That's not a surprise. It's not like that's big news. Companies have been using carbon for years and years now. I think it works really, really well in this ski. So that allows Atomic to keep the weight down. And it also kind of boosts the ski's energy and responsiveness and just fun factor, in my opinion. Now, those are kind of the important elements for construction. We also get a Duracap sidewall. So that's more how they just finish the ski. What's really cool about it is Atomic's kind of blending a vertical sidewall. So on the camera there, the white portion of the sidewall that you can see, that's traditional vertical sidewall. And then they just use like a partial cap construction, which is really just designed to boost durability. So you're not getting as many top sheet chips and stuff like that. Then we get Horizon Tech up here in the tip. That's an awesome technology that's exclusive to Atomic. Some other companies use similar designs in their skis, but Horizon Tech is Atomic's own proprietary technology. So it's just kind of a beveled finish. It's inspired by the hull of a surfboard, basically, and it just gives the ski a little bit looser feel and also a little bit more float in soft snow, which is really cool. Now, looking at shape, 107 underfoot, so obviously the ski is geared towards some softer snow, and that theory is reflected in the amount of tip rocker. So tip rocker starts right where my hand is. There's plenty of tip rocker in this ski. Combined with that Horizon Tech, not only is that going to boost float, it's again boosting the maneuverability factor. And then we get a little bit less tail rocker back here, but still enough that you're not going to feel locked into a turn. This is a ski that's designed to be taken into the backcountry. When you're in a technical backcountry situation, you don't want to feel like the ski is fighting you. So this amount of tip rocker combined with some nice early taper here, that allows the ski to come around behind you with a little more ease than if it was flatter and more squared off back there. So that's the gist of it. That's construction and shape. Awesome ski. It's clearly it's pretty full on backcountry, even like powder specific almost touring ski. This is the type of thing that you want to grab if there's some soft snow out there. There are people that ski this width when there's not fresh snow, but I would say the highlighting characteristic or the highlighting application for this ski is somebody who's going to be touring for fresh turns. They do make a Backland 117 for the men, so there is a wider model than this, but I wouldn't say that many people need to go wider. 107's giving you quite a lot of float. And what I like about it, particularly as a backcountry ski, is it's giving you a lot of control too. So sometimes when you're in backcountry situations, again, in technical terrain in the backcountry, edge-to-edge quickness can be just as important as float and maneuverability and that kind of stuff. So just kind of keeping it on the narrower side. 107 is not really narrow, but I do think there's something to be said about that for using it as a true backcountry tool. Something that has always impressed me about these skis is although they're lightweight and very fun to ski, they also have some strength and stability to them. So that flex pattern is pretty supportive, pretty strong for a ski that's this lightweight. So it's an excellent blend of flotation from the width and from that tip shape, of stability from that flex pattern and the carbon, and of maneuverability from the tip and tail rocker and the fact that it doesn't feel light on your feet. I personally think the Shift is a cool binding to pair with this ski. There may be people that want to go a little lighter and put a full-on tech binding on there. I personally don't think it's the best ski for just an alpine binding. If you're exclusively skiing in the resort, maybe there are better options, but you could do it, especially if you're the type of skier that just really values a lighter weight ski. I'm not going to tell you not to do that, but to me the highlight of it is to be used as it's intended as a backcountry touring ski. So that's the Backland 107. Let us know if you have any questions about it, as always, and we'll see you out there in the backcountry.